This is Lisa Cohn. I'm an editor with Microgrid Knowledge.
And today I'm here with Kay Aikin, who is CEO of Dynamic Grid. Hi, Kay. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Lisa. Glad to be here.
Can you tell me a little bit about Dynamic Grid and who you help?
So Dynamic Grid's vision is really to enable the autonomous optimization of the electrical grid, DERs, and loads to benefit building owners, occupants, and the grid overall. What we do is allow loads to be flexible and help balance renewable energy in the electrical grid.
Now, when you say you help folks, who are they? Are we talking about commercial and industrial customers?
We generally will sell to microgrid owners and to commercial and industrial buildings, as well as utilities. We will probably, over the years, start working with retailers to actually sell to customers who are in utilities that are using our technology.
What would you like prospects to know about you, your potential clients?
Well, I really think the key is we do two things. We have superior, what's called resource allocation algorithms. I believe we have the best algorithms in the business for making those loads flexible and help balance renewable energy. We also work across the entire spectrum of the utility of the grid, all the way from utilities down to customers. So I think those are the kind of things that we want to talk about. And we have really, really cool little gadgets.
Tell me about that gadget.
This happens to be a utility gateway. This creates a real-time price on the electrical grid for energy. Basically, it takes its prediction of the future, its past, and the amount of power that's flowing on the wires to create what we call an economic dispatch value. And that's what allows things like heat pumps and hot water heaters to decide when they want to use power, which helps balance renewable energy.
Right. And where does it go?
This goes on power poles. So there might be one or two of these every mile of your electrical system, of a utility's electrical system. And that's creating a very, very localized price, which helps balance the grid in pieces. A mile here, a mile there, and a mile there. And then you have a whole balance over the entire grid.
Wow. And you use that specifically when you're working with utilities or other customers as well?
Well, we have a project right now in Idaho, Maine. We have a couple coming up in Israel, as well as some coming up in West Africa. Those are generally microgrids. So we're also using them in microgrids, things like this. And this happens to be a microgrid controller that we're selling. This unit will probably be, well, a unit very similar to this will be going to Nigeria in about 2 weeks.
Wow. So I thought it was interesting that the latest IEEE Power and Engineering magazine cover is all about autonomous grids, which is what you do.
There it is, and this is exactly what we're doing. So this is written mostly by National Renewable Energy Lab, and they've been doing some research on this. We're actually deploying today while they're still doing research.
Wow. So
most of this technology was developed by the Department of Energy under a Small Business Innovation Research grants, actually multiple grants. So we probably have a 3 or 4 year head start on the National Renewable Energy Lab.
It's very impressive. Well, thanks for joining me today.
Thank you. It was wonderful to be here.